G'day folks, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. So today I'm just on a bit of a walk, but I just did a half hour on a rowing machine. Yesterday I went down to Geelong, 2.5 hour drive to go buy a second-hand rowing machine, an Oxford 2. I didn't know about those. I was only aware of the concept type ones, which is an air rower. I like the air rowers. They just feel a bit better when you're pulling on the rope. Just feels smoother, and it blows a bit of air, which is good for keeping cool a little bit. I've tried some of the other types of rowing machines and I just didn't like them. They just didn't suit me. I didn't like the feel of them. But anyway, so I was after a concept 2, but even second-hand, they're so expensive. So I found a bargain, and I said as long as it feels right, I was going to get it. So it didn't cost anywhere near that $1,000. So sat down, tried it for a minute, and it felt pretty good. So I didn't feel I lost anything by buying it. So I got it home after a 2.5 hour drive back, but I did enjoy my day when I was down there in Geelong. I had a bit of a walk around the botanical gardens there and had a look at the beach and enjoyed a nice little lunch, and broke up the 5-hour drive with a bit of a stop. And it was such a gorgeous day, so I really enjoyed it. It was really good. The smell of the water, light breeze, sun shining, people were out there doing stuff and enjoying themselves. Yeah, so it's just really worth going down there. So today I had to go on the rower for the first time. Haven't rowed one for a few years, and so I didn't want to be too silly on it or anything, so I just went on it for half an hour. But I was pretty happy. In that half hour I rowed 4 kilometres and burned about 220 calories, and I had a good cadence, so I kept it over 30 strokes a minute. So that was pretty good. I was happy with that. And often getting up to about 33, and pretty much kept on that for the whole time. So I was really happy with that. So it's a good cardio workout. It gives me another option if I don't feel like smashing the bag, but I don't want to go for a ride and a walk might sound a bit boring. I've got the option now of rowing on the machine. So I've squeezed that into my shed amongst all the other stuff. So all my stuff, if you're wondering, I've managed to obtain that for very low cost, sometimes no cost. So don't think I'm some rich guy that's can afford all this equipment. I mean, it's all second-hand stuff, and some of it was giveaway, some of it I've inherited, whatever. Yeah, I just pick up bargains where I can and try to make the best use of it. So it gives me this extra cardio option, and I sort of need another option, as I said, if I just don't feel like riding. And I don't want to smash the bag at the moment because I think I've mentioned my shoulder's been pretty sore. I've seen a professional about it. I've got to see him again. Turns out that I've got a rotator cuff injury. Now that's impacting quite a bit on the gym workout. So although the practitioners said there's only a few exercises I should probably avoid at the moment, like dips and shoulder presses, stuff like that, she just said to just ease back on it. But I think I'll just ease right back on it and let it recover a bit, because it's quite painful, and then I'll just ease my way back in it, because I do want to do the gym work, because it's important to do weight resistant training to keep your muscles strong and keep that bone density as good as you can for as long as you can. Because it was doing my head in. I was trying to work out what I did wrong, because I'm trying to be careful, because I've gone through a few different stages of different injuries, and I've been able to work out what was causing them and how to alleviate them. This one's a bit of a puzzler, but I think it might be the seated incline shoulder press. I don't think I went too heavy on the weight too quickly, because I'm pushing them fine. That's not the issue. What I think the issue is where I'm transferring the weight from the rack to the starting position, and also when I finish putting it back. That's where I think the strain is. I think I might have to look at a better way of transferring it to that position. I can do the barbell shoulder presses, but that does cause me a bit more pressure on my lower back, which I'm trying to avoid. And I've just bought myself a new set of bands because my other ones are starting to wear out. I've gone through a couple of those, so I found a set and I'll just see how they go. I'm going to get some more treatment on my shoulder. Might end up having to have an x-ray or a scan or something to see exactly what the issue is. This shoulder was an impingement a couple of years ago, but this one feels like it's an actual injury inside the rotator cuff. So today is day 248, I think. 248 days of doing some sort of activity every day. How are you going with yours? You're trying to do something every day? If you're around my age or older, just make sure you really take care of what you do and how you do it. Seek some professional advice maybe before you even get started to see what you should avoid and what you can get into. Maybe swimming's better for you. Maybe just walking up down in the pool, in a hydrotherapy pool, might be good for you. So, see what you like. So if you're doing something, good for you. And if you want to get into doing something, just be careful. Take it easy. Start small. If you feel like it's way too easy for you, doesn't matter. Just let it be easy for a week or two or more, and let your body get used to the actions and the movement, so the muscles can suddenly get some memory about your exercise and realize what you're doing, and then you can build from there. When you're older, it takes a lot more time to recover. And it's not so much as the time to recover, it actually impedes everything else you're trying to do. Little shoulder injury, you think, okay, so I can't do dumbbell presses, shoulder presses. Yeah, but it's not just that. It starts affecting everything else in your life. So, if you're a painter, you might be able to lift your paintbrush. You might be able to hang out your laundry. So be careful, my friends. Steady, slowly, just start moving. A little bit at a time. And then slowly make progressive steps over time. Keep a diary, write down things, see how you're going. That way you know you're on track. Or you might have to drop back. You can make little notations. Because you might not feel something till the next day and realise, oh, gee, I'm going to have to back off the next time I do that. But if you can manage just a little bit every day of something, that'll encourage you to do more the next day, or at least keep it going. I find it hard now to not do anything. There's been days I've woken up and didn't want to get out of bed. That's part of the mental health situation. So you don't feel like getting out of bed, and you don't want to do any gym work, you don't want to go anywhere, you don't want to do anything. The day's too hot, the day's too cold, it's too windy, it's too wet, any excuse. But then what I do is I look at all those coloured dots on my activity list, and I don't want there to be a gap anymore. So I do something. So that's my motivation. That keeps me going, and making these videos and listening to myself, talking to myself, helps me get going. It might encourage you, it might inspire you to do something yourself. Because you can make all the excuses in the world. Where does it get you making excuses? You're letting yourself down, really. But some people are happy not to do that. If they're happy with their fitness level, good on them. That's fine. If your life goals suit the way you are, more power to you. Maybe just listening to me drone on might help you get out. Maybe you don't want to watch another one of my videos. Say, oh, I'm just getting stuck in here watching another one of these stupid videos. So as much as I like making these videos, because I just enjoy making them, and they help me with my motivation and inspiration. I really hate just sitting around and doing nothing, just sitting, vegetating in front of a computer screen or a screen watching stuff. If you really love that, if that's your lifestyle, that's fine. It's a good day for a walk, actually. Yesterday was a good walking day. I really enjoy that down the beach in the sunshine. But today, overcast, gloomy, about to rain, slight breeze in the air. It's also a beautiful day. It's great. It's a bit muggy, that's why I'm wearing my bandana, because I do sweat a bit with my bald head. I've been using bandanas for decades. Keeps the sweat from going into my eye. I really hate sweat getting in my eye. I've been in this area 24 years now, and the amount of times I've walked through this bushland, I rarely see anyone. One day I actually saw 5 different people. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I'm lucky to see one person at a time every now and again. I see more kangaroos and wildlife than I do people. All right, I've rabbited on long enough. I just want to give you an update of what I'm doing. Bought my rowing machine, I'm pretty happy with that. So, another way to do cardio and to keep fit. And definitely it's paying off, because I go on hikes, I climb hills, I'm just not out of breath. I feel really good. My legs don't get sore. And that's what it's all about, just getting fitter and being able to do the things you want to do. So I appreciate you watching. If you've got any questions about anything, I'll see if I can answer them. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Take care.